Here's how I would invest £250 from complete scratch in 2025. If I had to wipe the slate clean and completely restart my investing journey in 2025 with just £250, this is the exact video I wish someone had made for me. Forget the confusing jargon, the scary looking platforms, and the nagging feeling that you don't have enough money to even begin. That all ends today. I'm going to show you the one platform I'd lean towards and the single fund I would buy to turn that £250 into a real foundation for your financial future. I'm going to cut through all the noise and build a simple, powerful, 3-step plan you can put into action the moment this video ends. Let me get into it. Probably the biggest myth in investing is that you need thousands to get started. You don't. The most powerful tool you have isn't just a huge pile of cash, it's time, thanks to the magic of compound growth. Even a small amount like £250 can genuinely be life-changing over a long run. Think of it like a snowball. Your £250 is a small manageable ball of snow. As you roll it, it picks up more snow, getting bigger and bigger and bigger. At first, the growth is slow, almost unnoticeable, but as the snowball grows, it gathers more snow at every rotation and its growth starts to speed up exponentially. That's exactly how compounding works. Your money earns a return, then those returns start earning their own returns. It's a virtuous cycle. Starting with £250 today is worlds more powerful than starting with £2,500 10 years from now, because you're giving your money a decade longer and a head start in that compounding race. Modern investing platforms have made it easier than ever to start small. Many platforms now let you open an account with just £1 and offer fractional shares, meaning you can own a small slice of even the most expensive companies in the world. So let's banish the thought that £250 isn't enough. It's the perfect amount to kickstart your journey. Right, before I dive into the 3 steps, there's a serious bit. I'm not a financial advisor and the video is purely for educational and informational purposes. The investments I talk about are the ones I would choose for myself in this situation. You should always do your own research and think about your own financial circumstances before making any decisions. Okay, let me get into the plan. So, step 1, the wrapper. The very first pound of your £250 doesn't go into a stock or a fund. It goes into a special type of an account. If you're a UK resident, the most important tool you have is a Stocks and Shares ISA, which stands for Individual Savings Account. Think of the ISA as a tax-proof shield you put around your investments. For the 25-26 tax year, you can put up to £20,000 into an ISA. Any money you make inside the wrapper from investments, growing or dividends paid out is completely protected from UK tax. You won't pay a penny of capital gains tax on your profits or any income tax on dividends. Over a lifetime investing, this can save you tens or even hundreds of thousands of pounds. Not using an ISA is like choosing to give the taxman a chunk of your profits for no reason. So where do you open one? For a beginner with £250, you want a platform that is low cost, easy to use, and has a low minimum deposit. 3 great options for beginners in UK are Vanguard, Trading212 and Freetrade. Vanguard is a giant in low-cost investing. Their founder, John Bogle, pioneered and polarised the index fund of everyday investors. Their platform is simple, no frills, and perfect for the strategy I'm talking about. Trading212 is hugely popular for its commission-free, user-friendly app. You can start with as little as £1, making it great fit for a £250 budget. It also offers a wide range of stocks and ETFs, giving you room to grow. This is my personal favourite and the one I personally use. However, Freetrade is another solid app. This also offers commission-free trading. Its ISA has a monthly fee, which is something to be aware of when starting small, but it's a strong contender. You might also come across some other platforms like IG or eToro in your research. For this specific strategy, my pick would be a Stocks and Shares ISA with either Vanguard or Trading212. Both are fantastic for beginners, have low costs, and are perfect for the simple plan I'm about to build. The setup is easy. Download the app and go to their website. Have your national insurance number ready and you can be done in under 10 minutes. Now on to step 2, the investment. Okay, your tax-free wrapper is now open. Now the big question, what do I actually buy with my £250? With a small starting sum, the biggest mistake is often trying to pick loads of individual stocks. Buying shares in 1 or 2 companies isn't really investing, it's closer to speculating. If one company flops, your whole pot takes a massive hit. The key to start a smart long-term investing is diversification. With £250, the best way to get instant, powerful diversification is buying one thing, a global index tracker fund. An index tracker simply aims to copy the performance of a whole market, like the FTSE 100 in the UK or the S&P 500 in the US, by holding all the companies in it. A global index fund takes it a step further, tracking thousands of companies across the entire world, from America to Europe to Asia and other emerging markets. By buying just one share of a global index fund, you'll instantly own a tiny piece of thousands of the world's biggest companies. Think Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Samsung, Toyota, the list goes on. This is the ultimate diversification. If one company or even a whole country has a bad year, it's balanced out by thousands of others in the fund. So which specific fund would I buy? My choice would be the Vanguard FTSE Global All Cap Index Fund. In my opinion, this fund is a perfect starting point. It invests in 7,000 companies of all sizes across developed and emerging markets. It's the definition of global diversification in a single cheap package. The ongoing charge is just 0.23%, which is incredibly low. If that specific fund isn't on your platform, a great alternative is a fund that tracks the MSCI World Index, like the iShares MSCI World ETF or the Legal & General Global Equity Index Fund. These are very similar but tend to focus only on developed countries. For a beginner, the difference is minor. The main goal is to pick one cheap, global diversified fund. With my £250, I'd put the whole lot into one fund. That's it. Not trying to pick the next big thing, just simple, powerful, global diversification. And by the way, if you're finding this step-by-step approach helpful, do me a quick favour and hit the like button and subscribe. It tells YouTube this is useful stuff, which helps more people who are feeling a bit lost about investing to find this video. It costs you nothing and it makes a huge difference to me, so I really appreciate it. Now on to the final step, step 3, the system. You have the account, you have the investment. Step 3 is arguably the most important because it turns this one-off £250 investment into a lifelong wealth building machine. This step is about creating a system. The system has two parts, automation and a long-term mindset. First, let's focus on automation. The real secret to building wealth isn't time in the market, it's time in the market. The best way to make sure you stay in the market is to make your investing automatic. Every platform I've mentioned lets you set up regular investments. You can decide to automatically invest 25, 50 or whatever you can afford every single month. This process is called pound cost averaging and it's a superpower for new investors. When you invest the same amount regularly, you automatically buy more shares when the price is lower and fewer when the price is higher. This smooths out the market's bumps and stops you from panic selling when the things do dip, or getting overly greedy when they rise. Just set up a direct debit for the day after you get paid and let the system do the work. Consistency is so much more important than the amount. Secondly, you need a long-term mindset. You're not a day trader, you're an investor. You are buying a slice of a global economy and you need to give it time to grow. There will be years when the market is down, that's a guarantee. During those times, your automated system is the best friend because it always keeps buying at them lower prices. The worst thing you can do is check your portfolio every day. It will drive you mad. My advice is to commit to at least 5 years, but really you should be thinking decades. Buy your global index fund, automate your monthly top-ups, and then get on with your life. Let compound growth do the heavy lifting for you over the next 10, 20, or even 30 years. That is the real secret. So, there you have it. That is my simple 3-step plan to invest £250 from scratch in 2025. Step 1 was the wrapper. You need to open a stocks and shares ISA, a low-cost platform like Vanguard or Trading 212 to make sure your growth is tax-free. Step 2, the investment. Buy one low-cost, globally diversified index fund. My top pick is the Vanguard FTSE Global All Cap, giving you a peace of mind of over 7,000 companies. Then step 3, automate your investing with a monthly contribution. No matter how small, and think long term. Let compounding do its magic. That's the exact no-nonsense strategy I would use. It's simple, it's powerful, and it turns the initial £250 into the first vital step on your journey to financial freedom. The most important thing you can do now is to make a start. Now, a question for you. Drop a comment below and let me know, what's the single biggest thing that's held you back from investing? I'll do my best to reply to as many as I can. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.